Hi everyone, I'm Aris and welcome back to Papers of Thought. I decided to make a video about my library after I got a comment in a previous video that somebody was interested in it, and I decided why not. I will not focus on all the books because I have books from my university and they are about my exams and my studies, so really it's no use to doing that. I will focus mainly on this part of the library, and I will start off with these two books. They are a staple about nutrition and bodybuilding and training. It's the Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding by Arnold, and this is a book by Paul Chek, How to Eat, Move and Be Healthy. Here is the autobiography by Arnold, Total Recall. Here we have David Dita, The Way of the Superior Man. We have Eastern Body, Western Mind, great book about chakras and meditation and learning all about the energy systems. Here we have one of, if not my favorite book about psychology, which is The Warrior, The King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, about male psychology by the teachings of Carl Jung. Here we have The Hero with a Thousand Faces and the Power of Myth by Joseph Campbell. And here we come to my favorite writer and the person that I feel most inspired by, which is R.W.E. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Here we have Iron John, a book about masculinity by Robert Bly. Then we move on to this shelf over here, which we have an anatomical book by, Grey's Anatomy. Here we have Tony Robbins' Money, Master of the Game, a great book about learning 7 steps how to be financial free. And then we move on to Robert Greene, Mastery, Power, and the 50th Law. I've read almost all of them except War, which is it's a book that I want to get soon. Then we have this, which is a type of a gift by my brother, which is John F. Kennedy on Leadership by John A. Barnes. Then we have a book that I discussed extendedly in an article that I made the past few days, which is Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Moving on, we have Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. I hope I pronounced his name right. Then we have Machiavelli, The Prince, which is, a basic actually book for a political scientist, so I guess I need to have it, and it's a great book actually. Then we have Paulo Coelho, which is essays and articles that he made about a newspaper, and he collected all of them and made The Warrior of Light. Moving on, we have The Handbook of Style by Esquire, A Man's Guide to Looking Good. Moving on, we have a couple of books that I've not yet found the time to read. I will focus on the ones that I've read, which is The Glass Cage by Nicholas Carr, Automation and Us. Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willing and Liv Babin. Napoleon Hill, How to Become Rich with the Usage of Your Mind. And then I have another copy, which is actually a book for my girlfriend, of Paulo Coelho, The Manual of Warrior and Light. A very small, concise, but a great book by Ernest Hemingway, which is The Old Man and the Sea. I highly suggest you read that. And then we have Emerson, some essays and letters, which is a great pocket book. Another Robert Greene, the concise version of The Art of Seduction. Emerson, Men. I don't remember the exact translation in English. I will list it in the screen somewhere over here. Then I have a special copy of Charles Darwin, The Origin of Species. And then moving on, I have another book by my brother, Sherlock Holmes, The Complete Stories. I have a book, I deliberately put it inside the shelf so I can actually point it. It's The Tipping Point. It's the book that I'm currently reading and I'm loving it. Moving on to a bit more literature style writing, we have Charles Bukowski, Women, Soderbergh, We have Ernest Hemingway, A Farewell to Arms, Dostoevsky, and then we have Charles Dickens and Fitzgerald, the Pickwick Papers, Oliver Twist, and The Great Gatsby. And then over here, they're all Greek books. So Greek, not great, Greek. Some of them are great, but I've not read all of them, so I cannot really express an opinion about it. We have The Art of Leadership by Mavridis, a Greek writer. We have another book by Paulo Coelho. Then we have Hermann Hesse. If you are interested about Hermann Hesse, he's a writer that talked a lot about Buddhist and Buddhist philosophy. And yeah, I have Mark Twain over here, Tom Sawyer, and I have 99 Lessons for Everyday Philosophy by Nietzsche, which is a book by Alan Percy. And that's about it. I have here are personal studies and notes for the university. Here we have more books about the university, and here we have a few of the books that I've discussed in the previous article about the 5 books you need every year. And I had them inside, which is Wilhelm Reich, Ether, God, and Devil. Daniel Kahneman, Thinking Fast and Slow. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Fat Chance, about learning the usage of sugar and how it affects obesity and disease. And then I have some classic books, which is Jack Kerouac, On the Road, and George Orwell, 1984. So this is, I guess, as fast as I could and as valuable as I could. They're great books. I probably won't have them listed in the link below, but if you have any question about any book, feel free to actually ask on the comment section below. I'm always happy to give more advice, more information, my takes and my experience on things. So whatever you want, just ask. And I guess that's about it. I hope you like the video. Just make sure you subscribe to get all the content that we're putting out, and make sure to follow us on social media links. And I'm Marius, and have a good day.